Hey guys, Paulo Synthmania. I'm here at Thomann TSR19, March 14, 2019. I'm here with fellow YouTuber Anders.
Hi. That's correct.
Sorry, Anders.
Anders, that's correct.
Okay. And we have a couple of fairly new pieces of equipment I was interested in trying. Anders has the Yamaha MODX, and I have the Roland TR-8S with the newer version. I got the TR-8. This one does it a lot more and has sampling too. And so we're just gonna improvise and see what comes out and test some sounds on both the keyboard and the drum machine. Talk about the sounds, what we could use them for, different types of sound.
Yeah.
So, you want to start with the MODX first? See what sounds?
Many of you might know me as an 80s guy. I work with the 8-bit guy a lot, and I kind of specialize in 80s music. So, and the Yamaha have this huge reputation for doing 80s FM synth sound. So
it's classic.
Yeah, so it's kind of a classic sound, and if you don't want to spend like a fortune getting all the original gear. These guys, these models are actually quite good models you can get a fairly good amount of all those classic sounds. So you have the classical piano sounds, So
beautiful quintessential FM sound.
Exactly.
DX7, yeah, fantastic. And then you want to go through the categories, see what else we have.
Well, it's all divided into categories. So we have pianos, keyboard, organs, guitar, bass, etc., and all drums and stuff. So you have a lot of. Let's see. We have for some of you who know the classic DX7, which you can get in a rack mount, which you have 8 DX7s in total. And if you combine all those together with a lush reverb and panning left right, you get this really nice
TX816, right?
The 816, yes. Yeah. So that gives you like
it's a classic. Yeah. All right.
They also have basses, and you have to have FM bass. Let's see what it is. This is.
It's dead on DX7. Can I do one thing on this one? Sorry, I gotta do this, but
please.
Yeah, it's like. I go back to the 80s, guys.
Let's see in the comments if anybody knew that song. So yeah, and I have a lot of those. We can take the entire day going through them. So, but let's see. We have Synth Comp, which is loaded with. We have some FM synths here. The classical, very harsh tinny sound, but it's great for getting that kind of presence in the mix.
It goes well in the mix.
Yeah. And I found some. Hang on, it's a little bit new. I haven't memorized all the sounds here. Now this is actually the new ones, but it's loaded with sounds. It's hard to find them all.
Yeah, we were talking to the Yamaha people, and basically this is 90% of the montage. It's like, it's almost a montage.
It is. This is more like a high fusion hybrid sound from today though, but it can be used for everything. And of course you have. Unfortunately, it doesn't have any real 80s drums though. I scoured this, but it's all just real drums. So it's those things, and it's lots of EDM drums and stuff like that. So if you want the real 80s sound, you're probably going to look into sample packs. So, but you can find those everywhere.
All right.
So, and then you have, I did find something else, but where was it? Well, you have pads and choirs, of course. It's got everything.
Nice. What about the see, organs maybe? If you go to the organ category, what this sounds.
Yeah, we have the basics. I'm not a real virtuoso playing organs, but. Okay, so
nice.
It's. And I think you have drawbars as well, but I don't know how to use them here. But
right. Very realistic. This one, it's got the spinning lastly and a little bit of distortion, a little bit of overdrive. Sounds really nice.
So you got everything. So yeah, it's a good organ. Yeah. I spoke to some of the other YouTubers here, and this one is different from the old classic ones, the XS7, the XF.
Yeah.
As this one is not, it has 16 parts, but it doesn't have any patches like the old synthesizer where we have patches mounted into performance banks. So. I'm not entirely sure how you use this. You might have to kind of like record each separate part, but they are combined into live set. So performance is a performance can contain more than just one sound, and then you can combine these into multiple sets into a live set. So it's really powerful, but it's you have to think differently than you used to if you're like me, working with a classic, 90s keyboard where they have maybe had 8 parts that could be in one performance, or maybe 16, and they all have their individual MIDI channels.
Yeah, that's what I do usually.
Yeah, so I usually my X7 I usually have I place drums on number 10 because drums are always on MIDI channel number 10
standard,
and basses on 2 and stuff like that. On this one, you don't do that. So this is a little bit like a hybrid. It's not like a workstation. It's more like a synth with a little bit more extra stuff and the arpeggio stuff though. So.
All right, cool. Do you want to check out some of the TR-8S patterns before we switch back to the MODX?
Sure. Go ahead.
Right. So I have the TR-8, which is the previous model. Doesn't have the sampling, so it's pretty similar, but this one sounds better, much better. So this one. Checking out some, this is called Berlin Flyover. Very nice. It's got that little bit of 808, a lot of reverb in it. Sounds like
some Kraftwerk vibes.
Yeah, Kraftwerk underground clubs. All right, so where is it? Pattern select. The next one is a Groovy Night. See what this one sounds. What do you think about this one? This one, a lot of TR-909, but this got a little bit of samples on top of it.
It does.
Sounds quite nice. All right.
Is this one just aimed for TR-808 and 909 sounds?
Yeah, it's got everything. It's got 707, 606, pretty much all the TR lines, and also you can import samples.
Yeah, of course. You can also do a little bit more like 80s. You can get the TR
707. Oh, I'm sure there are patterns. We can make them, but if we don't get to it, you can definitely program your own. Yeah. So this one is called Sat O Swing. See what.
Yeah.
Cool. Another 909 stuff.
Chicago house.
Yeah.
Underground.
Yeah. Oh, this one's called Tribal Nation. It's gonna be fun to listen to. Check it out. you like this one. I love this one. It's got the 727 percussion. If you're familiar with the TR-707, it had the blue counterpart.
Yeah. Which has percussion.
Has percussion. I do a lot of this, and I sync the 707 with the 727, and of course with
to get the broader palette.
Yeah,
so
with this one you can do all that and more. So
cool.
I'm gonna do a couple more. All right. So.
And this is of course a part of the whole System 8 sound system from Roland, right? So
they have a sampler, like we don't have it here, but I think you can connect it to their sampler and import samples or maybe sync to the sampler. I don't know, say SP404 something. But
could be. Yeah, I'm a little bit rusty.
You mentioned Kraftwerk. This is called classic work. So let's see what this is. I don't know if it's gonna be. Well, definitely it didn't sound like Kraftwerk. This is more like a modern, contemporary.
I think so.
Hip hop, R&B, and with all those nice samples flying by. Cool.
Exactly.
Let's do one more, and then we can switch back to the MODX. See, I'm trying to. Let's see. This one is called Funky Stroke. Nice. It's got that little sample of a funky guitar.
Now we're talking.
Very cool. Yeah. So yeah, we can get back to it.
Sure.
Want to do a few more sounds on the MODX? What else do we have?
We can try. I haven't tested FM vocal lead. Wow. And the cool thing about this one is that you have this shaping knob.
Big blue knob.
Yeah, that does something. It as I understand from Woody's Piano Shack, it's morphing through different samples and partials from the sound. So you can have from the original to some pads and stuff like that. So it's quite cool.
Yeah.
FM sync. Quite spacey and freaky sounds.
Yeah, I like it.
So I don't know if you have anything classical though.
Like strings?
Hang on. Ballad strings.
You do. Gorgeous.
Yeah, so we go from the brighter to the mellow.
Right.
And a lot of stuff. I don't know if there's anything related to 80s though, I'm not sure. It seems like you also have the classic, you have the new ones on the top, and then you have the classic motif patches in the bottom.
On the bottom, yeah.
So, yeah. There you go.
Very nice. Yeah, let's see what else is there.
We have brass, we have...
What about, if you want to do the 80s, what about a synth brass? Like
Yeah, I was a little bit disappointed when I checked it out earlier. It doesn't seem to have the classic... There's a lot of...
a real brass stuff, yeah.
So it's too modern for my taste. There's an FM warm brass. More like it.
Yeah.
There's an FMCS80 brass. Let's see what that does. It's a little bit hard to play without the sustain pedal, but yeah.
Very cool. Very cool.
There you go.
Yeah. Strings, percussion, chromatic.
Yeah, so yes, all the sound effects, you have a lot of space stuff. So you could go all crazy kinds of things.
What about the world and sorry, that's woodwind.
Woodwind?
Yeah, woodwind.
Yeah, I'm not an expert flute player, but
Nice.
and we have FM saxophone. That sounds pretty much on the ball because that's how they sounded in those days. So you got the whole selection. You can do everything you want here.
But so, can you go to the main screen? Maybe there are more.
Well,
Like because this is by category, right?
this
Or
category, this
Yeah.
one.
oh, that's a grand piano, I guess. That's a.
Well, I have to find.
It's both the grand piano and the electric piano.
Yeah, I think so.
Like very 1980s. This is very 1980s probably.
Let's go down an octave.
You can mix the
morph into the
more towards. Very nice, yeah. Because you can scroll with this, alpha wheel.
alpha wheel and the increase decrease.
Yeah. So let's see if there's maybe here. See. Oh, can I see? Yeah, try this one here.
I'm not good at funky stuff. Okay.
That's the wrong button.
Yeah. I need some practice.
Yeah, me too.
You got a lot of stuff in here, and you have. I am sure you have a lot of stuff under the bonnet in terms of editing.
Oh yeah, that's fine. I just wanted to go to the pads. If we have a few more minutes. Where's the
I think so.
pads?
Should we do the category? Maybe
Yeah,
it's easier.
but yeah. Look, see, here's the pads. Yeah. Lovely. Yeah. Maybe a few more pads, because so let's try the FM Astro pad.
Okay.
Very cool.
Plenty of options.
Yeah, I really like the sound a lot. Did we cover all the categories, or was something?
Yeah. Let's see. We haven't done guitars, but guitars they are pretty hard to play properly.
Yeah.
So clean ballad finger. it turns into keyboard playing, but still.
Oh, that's the ethnic category right there, right? Is that ethnic? Okay.
Ethnic.
So it's got
that's a lot of stuff.
Mbira.
Yeah. Y'all. So many weird. Okay. Yeah. Okay, that was audition button.
Yeah. That pager was on.
That was the audition, so you can just.
Oh, the
listen
audition.
to them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didgeridoo. That's kind of fun. Yeah, so you have everything you need.
Yeah.
Doesn't do anything.
Very cool. Yeah.
Yeah, basically that. Then you have musical effects and stuff like that. So it's.
Did we try the grand piano like the standard patch everybody tries? Like, because the one we were playing had the.
CFX concert, perhaps?
Yeah.
Without the piano,
Yeah.
the pedal is going to be
pedal.
hard, but let's see. What can we play?
All right, you want to close the video with a few more
Sure.
patterns for the TR-8S? Let's try it. All right, let's see what we got. Warehouse. This one's gonna be good and pumping. I have to figure out how to put it in so that it affects the knobs, but that's all right. Detroit Love. All right, this is Chicago 707, so you know it's gonna have this, the TR-707 in there.
Yeah.
Very cool. I'm gonna do a couple more. All right. Southern Drawl. All right, let's do one more. Let's see. Then acid transfusion. Let's check it out. classic 99 303 acid stuff.
Hard to play over.
Yeah.
For me though.
These are all classic sounds.
Yeah, nice.
Great instruments, and they sound really nice. And these are fairly new, right? They came out like maybe...
I think so.
This one came out last year, for sure. This one might be a little bit
Yeah,
more.
Woody did this before Christmas, I
Before
think.
Christmas.
Or just so it's really brand
Yeah.
new. The TR, the series, isn't it like...
Yeah, the first TR-8 goes back, because I've had it
That's
for
2 years
a
ago.
while. Yeah.
But this is a new model.
Yeah, this is the newer model.
Yeah.
This is the newer model. So, yeah, very cool.
So if you want to do, you can do everything you want. So
Yeah, you can load samples in this one, so really the sky's the limit. There are a lot of patterns here, which is guitars and percussion, vox, vocals and stuff. So, yeah. And of course, this one can import samples, right? I'm sure.
Yeah, you can download this as
Yeah.
it says here on the screen on,
Right.
on the panel. You can download from the Yamaha musicsoft.com, and you can expand it. I believe it has all the memory inside. It just needs to be purchased and downloaded.
Yeah.
Instead of the old one, you actually had to buy memory chips and put it inside.
Yeah.
So you can expand it for everything. I don't think there's so many categories out there, but they're probably gonna come. So
Okay.
it also, but since this is it comes fully loaded, so it's a great starter synth for everyone who needs something to start with and go in a direction.
Yeah,
And then
had
you can just-
pretty much all the capabilities of the montage now. Less expensive.
And 61
Compact form.
key, so this one fits in a small apartment as well.
And
so.
it's also lighter, a lot lighter. Yeah,
Yeah,
this
it
is a lot lighter. So for gigs, that's good. Yeah. We're gonna try a little song with the 707 Chicago style house, and Anders playing the. Are you playing the electric piano on it?
EP and jazz guitar comp.
All right. Yeah,
And
and you do
which-
the bass as well.
And
Yeah.
we're totally winging it, so this can go all directions.
All right, ready?
Let's try.
1, 2, 3, 4. I lost the pattern. I lost the original 707 patterns, and I got lost.
No, it works.
All right, that's it. All right.
So you wrap it up?
Yeah.
Cool.
Thanks, guys.
Cheers.
Brilliant.
Yeah. Well.
That was nearly a music video. You know?
All right, guys. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you at the next video. Thank you, Anders.
Thank you. Okay.
Bye.